Mac builds bricks.
Hello, everybody. It's tall. Ooh, it also makes terrible noises. Don't do that again. So, welcome to the finale of the Atlas rocket. Or, I'm sorry, Saturn V rocket. Yeah, I had to take allergy meds because I don't know, just out of nowhere, allergy explosion. So, anyways, happy to have you all here tonight. And I guess I will go ahead and get started. Let's see, am I missing anything? Hi, Alexandria. Alexandria, I won't sing you happy birthday, but I'll tell you happy birthday and I'll play one of my favorite birthday clips of all time for you. Please, YouTube, do not come for me for this.
It is your birthday period.
Statement of fact.
Not even an exclamation point?
This is more professional. It's not like she discovered a cure for cancer.
Happy birthday. I hope it's been a swell day for you. Birthdays are fantastic to me. And I just realized that there's an issue with StreamerBot. Hold on a second. Stop it. Start it. Platforms. Oh wow, yeah, it's completely logged me out of everything here. Okay, so there we go with that. I don't know, it's just silly little technology stuff, right? Okay. So I think I'm in now. Anyways. Yeah, the office is great. Hey, Hello there. I really a part of me is like, maybe I should pick up that office set. But then again, I heard like there's a gazillion stickers on it. So that's kind of why I haven't picked it up yet. So who knows? Who knows? Anyways, let's finish the set. And then we can talk about what we're going to do after that. Because if I started late and got halfway through, if I start on time, I should finish early. So, oh boy, I don't know what happened with my allergies, but it woo-wee just came all of a sudden. Oh yeah, music. Let's listen to music. So I added some music to YouTube, but it didn't get it in the playlist yet because it's hard to figure out which is what because YouTube is stupid. So maybe I'll try using a different service. Hey Arnold. Yeah. So I have different birthday tiers. Like if you're an acquaintance, I'll just like wish you like a happy birthday on Facebook or something like that. I'll do different things, but S tier friends, they get the happy birthday GIF. So let's see what's been going on. So I'm piecing out the D Space Nine mock, so I don't run into any issues where I was gonna have missing parts again. and I found parts that are not in the parts list at all. So I'm working on getting those parts. I'm going to the hobby store tomorrow. Oh, Arnold, happy birthday. I mean, did we know? If we don't know, we can't say happy birthday. Happy belated birthday, Arnold. Oh. What has happened here?
Hello there.
I've lost the capture thing. Oh, of course, right when I pay for this mirroring software, it stops working, literally.
Hello there.
Hi, Luffy. Welcome. Oh no. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I literally paid for this the software to handle the screen mirroring, and immediately afterwards it stopped working. Maybe I'll restart it. So my license expired, which is why I didn't know it wasn't working before the stream started. So it's not my fault. Let me just make sure I have the proper mirroring ID and all that good stuff. Oop, what am I doing? There we go. There it went. All right. Let's see, I believe last time we were on step. Yes, we're on step 7. Silly me. Let's find step 7. My birthday is in July. The end of July. I don't like July birthdays because it is too hot. Leffy, I tried to find information on that today and I couldn't find it, but I got distracted in the process of trying to find the information. So it's pretty tall though. It's pretty tall. It's gonna like be very tall. Hi Rex. Yeah, Rex. It must really stink being born on Christmas. I actually know someone that was born on Christmas, and he has visited my channel, but I don't know how much he's really watched. We call it Tedmas because his name is Ted. So we always wish him every Christmas a Merry Tedmas. My wife was actually born a month after Christmas. I really need to remember to turn off that silly Nightbot. I've been so distracted with some other things like this, namely this Deep Space Nine mock. Like I really want it to start it and build it and then launch it into the air and let it crash to the ground outside into a million pieces, because Star Trek is vastly inferior to Star Wars. No, I'm just kidding. I would never do that to a set. And Star Wars is actually really, really great. Or Star Trek, rather. They both are. And I've seen Deep Space Nine, but it's been a while since I've seen Deep Space Nine. I have seen all the Star Trek movies pretty recently, but there's still quite a lot of shows. I think I started watching Picard too, but then I lost the subscription service to watch Picard and then stopped and kind of forgot about it, because I have about a memory of a goldfish. It's just some kind of pixel art space shirt. This is the only space shirt I have right now. I wanted to have a space shirt for the space rocket. Because I like themes. Oh my goodness, my allergies. Oh, thanks. I like it. I've had it for a number of years, for a long time. I want to say at least 3 to 4 years. I was doing one of those loot box things. If you've ever heard of that. I got some great T-shirts, and then when we moved from Cleveland, when we moved from Fort Worth to Cleveland, we had just so much stuff. It was terrible. Packing was terrible. Unpacking was terrible. It was just us two, And so we vowed when we got to Cleveland and moved that we would downsize. So as a result, I got rid of some of my loot box T-shirts, and now I wish I hadn't. And I say got rid of, whatever, of course what I mean is we donated it to charity. We don't throw clothes away. We make sure the clothes go somewhere else. Never too old for Lego. Hello there. I hope you are resting easy. You're sounded pretty rough yesterday, but your generosity was very cool with the gift cards. You really made some folks' days yesterday. Yeah, I bet. Just take it easy. Take it easy. I should have learned my lesson last time. My lesson was don't try to put these pieces on holding it up because they're a little temperamental with the middle sections being so poorly anchored right now. JDP builds! SOCOM, I just went back and forth, and pretty much the only thing they would say is, we're sorry, we acknowledge it's a limited stock. Like, they did not admit at all whatsoever that they may, I don't know if they made a mistake, but you don't have a time that you're supposed to sell an extremely limited set and then release it 5 minutes early. I mean, what's up, Lego? That you handled that so terribly. I'm mad. Like I don't even want to buy a Lego set at all for the time being. And I don't know if it was. I assume it's Lego that is responsible for that, and not Bricklink. But you know, shame on you. Anyways, yeah, I saw like a diagram of how tall this is, but I didn't actually see some statistics. I was looking for how tall it was, and then in the midst of it, I got distracted with something. Probably Dudley attacking another cat. That's how I usually get distracted. Yeah, they should have. I mean, I was on at 8 a.m. Pacific. The item was in my cart and purchased by 8:01. I didn't stop to do anything. I didn't even add Lego Insider points. I'm like, you know what? I'll have those points for later for something else. Just zoom, done, and then canceled. It was very annoying. It was very annoying. Yeah, same here, JDP. Same here. I'll gladly take anyone's Lego sets. Well, yeah. Well, I hope you enjoy yours. I will still probably end up getting one later, albeit at markup, of course. I have no plans of building it right now for a while anyways. It's just something that was rare and I know I want it, so it's like I might as well pull the trigger if it's going back on sale. Yeah, Rex. So I have enough stuff right now to where I don't really need to buy anything to support Lego right now.
Hello there.
And of course, I bet it'll take me like a month before I get over it. And then I'll probably buy everything in the meantime I wanted to get, but we'll see. Christoph! Hello, Christoph! Yeah, I think I meant to mention that on stream, but I think I just kind of wandered off when I said it was 1969 pieces and that was relevant. I never went any further with it. But thank you for for pointing that out and reminding me, and letting us all know that that's a pretty neat fact about it. Yes, Christoph, it's a, oh, I should, you know what, I'm going to pin that. I'm going to pin it so that everyone will wish Alexandria a happy birthday today. Yeah, it is. I mean, and if they don't have any kind of disclaimer, they can actually open themselves up to some, well, maybe not a class action lawsuit, but I mean, there's a potential for something like that, sure. Okay, this is a little wonky here. So, my wife has to work on Memorial Day, and I forgot that it's a holiday. So I may stream for a bit in the morning. I know I have a normal afternoon stream, well, evening stream really that day. No, it's not. We're not doing Tutor Corner yet. We're doing Tutor Corner next Friday. So JDP, how was your phone holder? Did it work out pretty good for you? I saw that you had some pretty good range of motion when you were showing your city and stuff like that earlier today. Was it on that particular holder, or was it a different one that you got? Very cool, very cool. I'll have to try to catch that tomorrow. Yeah, when things kind of slow down just a little bit at work, well, not really slow down, but later on in the day, I'll put YouTube on and then kind of listen to it while I'm working. So usually I can catch people's stuff throughout the day. It's kind of shocking to me that Spotify is blocked, Amazon Prime blocked, Amazon Music blocked, but YouTube is not blocked at my work. That is not on there right. Oh yeah, so this is the second stage that we're building, the second stage of the rocket. There's really nothing in this stage of note, I don't think. Potentially some propellants, I can't really remember. But the command module is higher up and the lunar module is lower down, so. Oh, my company just likes to block enjoyable, time-wasting applications. And I don't know why they would block Spotify. And it's even a little bit more ridiculous considering how many people work from home now. I know when I first started working there, I had a Spotify subscription because I love just putting headphones on and then just coding out stuff. I mean, you kind of get in the zone, you work pretty fast, you know. To me, I have very little distractions when I'm actually listening to music. And then one day they're like, yeah, we're just blocking Spotify. And I'm like, okay. And then I went to Amazon Prime Music for a little bit. And then they ended up blocking not initially Amazon Prime Music, but they ended up blocking the updater. And then it just got so unusable you couldn't use it anymore after that. I don't know why. But hey, you know what? YouTube and YouTube Music is not blocked, so, and no one from my company really watches this stream, so I'm safe to talk about that. I do have Josh Harper did pop in one time, and then after that I never saw him again. But I did run into him last week at work, and he said that the stream was neat. It's just he likes to play video games a lot. Yeah, GDP, I used to listen to the Office Ladies podcast a lot, not on Spotify, just on like whatever podcasting app I had. And then I listened to the For All Mankind official companion podcast, which, by the way, oh my goodness, if you've never seen For All Mankind, I can't recommend that show highly enough. But anyways, and then what other podcasts have I listened to? I guess that's Atlas Obscura, which really talks about some weird and strange places out there and the stories about them and where they are. And then I had problems with my apps, and I was just like, I just started listening to the radio again, because usually I don't drive for long distances anymore. It takes me about the longest I drive in a day is about 10 minutes to the gym and 10 minutes back. I forgot a piece here. Oh my goodness, no FM radio? What about AM radio? Do you listen to AM radio? I think my boss on Wednesday nights plays Call of Duty Zombies with some buddies from his job, so he's usually occupied. I think he actually plays zombies Monday, Wednesday, Friday, so pretty much every day I stream, he's playing zombies. Christoph, you do not want to drive or ride a bicycle. I don't live on, well, I don't even have a place that has bike lanes in the majority of the city, let alone sidewalks. Like, my entire subdivision has no sidewalk, and I have to take a state route and then another state route to get to the gym. So no, you couldn't pay me to ride a bicycle around this area. It would be a death sentence. Some parts of the USA are bike friendly, but you know, the vast majority of people here probably drive pickup trucks where I live, so that should tell you something about where I live. And granted, some of those pickup trucks are farm trucks. Yeah, Rex. I don't disagree with you there. No one wants to ruin a book. So yeah, 12 hours of tedium. Earworm radio. Uptown Girl for 10 hours. That I think I'd rather just not listen to anything at that point. Oh, this does not actually have the correct alignment. Blue's got to go towards tan. Okay. Nope, and now it's uneven. Studs going into anti-studs. Yes, that sounds like a pretty nice area, Christoph. Belgium. Weather's not too terrible. Not too far from the rest of Europe. Excellent beer. I mean, you have your Trappist ales. You have your Hoegaarden. Not bad. Rex, have you transitioned yet to the new place, or is that still farther out? Hey, welcome back, JDP. So JDP, probably in a couple minutes. Well, I think probably about halfway through this, if you're still around, I'll take some of the crazy little parts out that I got in my bulk Lego, and maybe you could tell me like what the heck these things are. I think maybe something doesn't. Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, that's terrible. That's terrible, Rex. No one wants to be in the dark, especially when it concerns transitioning to somewhere else. Oh, I gotta build 2 of those. So did you get everything squared away with your company with the money stuff, JDP, or and you're not looking to leave anymore?
Hello there.
And Alexandria, I have an important question for you. Did anyone give you any Lego sets today for your birthday? Hi, Ryan. Well, Ryan, we will have the DS9 in the future. I just have to make sure that all the parts are there. I mean, no one wants to see some guy hunting around for parts. You know, it really wasn't my fault. Okay, that sounds good. I may put them somewhere in that Brick Therapy Discord too. Oops. Okay, JDP. Yeah, that sounds fair, and you can avoid any legal issues that way as well.
Hello there.
Okay. Yeah, these get connected on the white's facing side. Just building up and up and up and up to the moon. Randucci! Welcome, Randucci. I hope you are having a most excellent day. Oh, that's so nice, Alexandria, that someone got you a birthday cake. I mean, in a way, that's if someone is considerate enough to get you a birthday cake, that's almost better than having 10 Lego sets. No. So, Ryan, I've been using this new software to mirror between the iPad and the laptop, and my license expired today. And so, right before the stream started, I renewed the license, and it just stopped working. So. It's like, hey man, we'll take your money and then we'll just shut everything down. I don't really know. I think we might be going into the anti-stuff here. Instructions not clear. Just does not seem very stable, but I think everything's on there. Alright, so we need 4 of these things actually. Ugh. Yeah. Well, apparently the older instructions are not so great either because I do not really like putting together the 10179 so far. Yes, Christoph! Yes! Yes, there are no stickers. All printed pieces. I'm Hey Chris! Hey Chris, I was just into C7 yesterday. I had to get some pieces. Got the pieces and realized that I'm missing more pieces, so I need to go back and get more pieces. Ugh. Sifting through bulk Lego is so much fun. So Rex, how many stickers are in Tudor Corner? Is it pretty miserable? Oh, wow, that'll be a nice little break then. Cool. Okay, so it looks like I'm push these down as much as I can. These little lights here, whatever they're supposed to be. So Chris, I will not be there Friday, Saturday, or Monday. I will. So I went to the dentist yesterday, and I knew there was something kind of wrong with this area over here because it just doesn't look right and hasn't felt right for a while. And so, you know, when you sit in the dentist chair, it was for a cleaning, by the way. I went in for a cleaning. You sit in the dentist chair and like, so do you have anything that you know, any concerns? I'm like, yes. And I told them immediately about it. They're like, okay, well, we'll take a look here after we do your cleaning. You know, we'll see about x-rays and stuff like that. And sure enough, I have, so it's going to be a little bit of a story, I guess. So when I was 7, I was very antagonistic to my sister, and my sister was antagonistic to me. We just did not get along very well at all. And so we didn't have Lincoln logs or anything nice and fancy like that. We had like these they were logs, like just cut in half. And, you know, shortened too, so you know they're blocks, but they were made out of logs. And then one day I threw one at my sister's foot, and I'm like, hey, you can't get me back because I laid on the bed. Hey Dave, hi Whiskey Club. Sorry I couldn't. Well, I mean, I'm not a member of Scotch Club anymore, so I wouldn't be going tonight. But I almost made it early, but I just didn't think I could make the time. So yes, Dave, he is See the Moment Outdoors. He has a wonderful YouTube channel too, as well. You should check it out. Dave and Holly, who you all have been around and seen. You know, we're all in the whiskey club, and we've been in the whiskey club for pretty much its inception. And whiskey club is exactly how it sounds. We all get together and have pours of whiskey. Yes, you sure do. You sure do. You were a part of the Scotch Club, and you hung out at the brewery too, because you worked there. Well, tell Holly I said hello too, Dave. And everyone else too. And I'll see you guys next week. So anyways, I threw one block at my sister, told my sister she couldn't hit my feet because I jumped up, or I jumped on the bed, I put my feet in the air. And my sister's like, well, I'll still hit your foot. And so she threw the wooden block at my feet, and it sailed right through my legs and hit me in the tooth and broke this tooth right here in half. And so after trying caps and caps and caps and caps, I was 7. They tell me don't eat an apple, and then when I'm 8.5, I was like, I haven't had an apple in a year and a half. I'm stupid. I'm gonna eat an apple, and then my cap would break. So after lots of caps, they finally put a crown on there, but they used some kind of like cement that was in development, I guess, and it eventually caused an infection when I was 15, and I had to have oral surgery to clean it all out, and everything has not been right since. So now all of this stuff that I've had in the past is starting to bubble up again, and I'll have to go to Springfield to get it looked at, which kind of sucks because the wording there is true. I'll have to get it looked at, not fixed. That'll have to be another appointment later. And Springfield is like an hour and 45 minutes to 2 hours away. But I'll make the most of it because they've got a Bricks and Minifig in Springfield, so I will have to stop by and see what's up. Okay, I'll make 2 of these. Yeah, okay, I guess I do have parts for 2. Oh my goodness, Christoph. My goodness. Well, I'm glad you're here to speak of it. So, how long did it take for you to recover? Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting to turn that off. I'm so sorry. Never too old for Lego. Anyways, Christoph, did you after recovery, did you get on a bike again? Well, I'm sorry that happened, but I'm glad you didn't let the experience prevent you from getting back on a bike again. I know that can be tough after such an accident. Okay, I think this goes here. Oh wait, I think this is actually on the middle piece here. Moe's, huh? Never too old for Lego. I would pay to see you and Nightbot duke it out. Yeah, Christoph, it is a pretty common name for a town. They have a Springfield, Illinois, which is the state capital. Incidentally, I actually used to work at the mall in Springfield, Illinois, once in my life. But the Springfield I'm referring to is Springfield, Missouri, which is a couple hours to the west. I think they were modeling that Springfield off of, wasn't it Indiana somewhere? That's where The Simpsons is supposed to take place. It has been a hot minute since I've seen The Simpsons. And by hot minute, I think it's like, it has to be at least 10 years since I've seen Simpsons. Hey, Zim! Yeah, never too old. Oop. Oof, just ripped the manual a little bit. Springfield is a state? Wow, I never knew that. I always just thought it was a city. Of course, Simpsons has been in the Lego news because of the new set coming out. The set I'm kind of mixed about that they also revealed was the minifig vending machine. I'm like, they have some. Yes, Christoph, it's Krusty Burger. If I was more into minifigs, I would be excited about the fact that one of the new castle factions is featured in that particular set, but I'm not really zany about minifigs, so I might just yep, Krusty Burger. My goodness. 200, yeah, 200, that's certainly a fair amount of minifigs to own. I don't actually know how many minifigs I own. I have them in whatever whatever sets I own, and then when I order something off of eBay, someone sent me a Darth Maul minifig and another one besides that. I can't remember which one it was. auto auto incorrect. That is the best term for it. So Alexandria, I know you said you got yourself a couple sets. What sets did you get for yourself? What's the deets? You can always tell when I'm watching someone's YouTube stream on my phone, because I will invariably cut off what I was saying. Like, I will get half my sentence out and then it will just get sent, and then I have to say the other part of it. Okay, Optimus Prime brickheads. Okay, I know the Glinda and Alphaba dormitory and the ooh, Tuxedo Cat. My cat looks like the Tuxedo Cat. I think you'll have a lot of fun with the Tuxedo Cat. I learned something new about the Tuxedo Cat the other day. There's like a little compartment in the back that will open up that you can store the eyeballs at, so you could swap out the cat's eyes when you want. I thought that was pretty neat. Yes, no stickers. Yeah, the Glinda and Alphaba, that's a Wicked set, right? Yep, that makes sense. That makes sense. My wife was reading Wicked at one point in time. I don't know if she finished it. She bought one of those big books from Barnes and Noble and got like Wicked and then whatever book comes after that too. She's reading another book right now, so I have to assume either she got bored or finished it. Both could be equally true. Yeah, from the sounds of it, you're going to have to spend an arm and a leg on making some mills there, Rex, for all your new additions. Oh, yeah, speaking of that, Rex, I'm going to have to put Tudor Corner on a mills. I don't know if I need like a big 48 by 48 or 32 by 32. I think I have multiples of those set up already. Tudor Corner will be my first real modular set, because I don't know if you can really count Medieval Blacksmith as a modular set. Oh, it does come with the base plate? Oh, okay. But gotcha. Okay. So just think, this will some eventually go up on top of this and completely be out of camera, because it's tall already. I don't know, Luffy. Well, I think it would be pretty great if they made one of those. It would be, of course, a smaller set. I myself, for UCS sets, prefer like big spaceships. But I guess it wouldn't hurt if they did like one release was small and one release was big. I guess you would be good for everybody in that regards, right? So Christoph, we have right here Zim. Yeah, Zim has designed a couple mocks. Both look pretty clean and sharp. So Zim, did your instructions get approved on Rebrickable for the armor, that is? No, Christoph. I had to stop building it because I didn't have the parts. Oh, okay. That makes sense then. That makes sense. How much did it cost you in parts, if you don't mind me asking? I didn't even know they're coming out with the things that they're never too old for Lego. Cool. Something I've noticed is that if the price is right, I tend to buy things I normally wouldn't. Like I picked up a Harry Potter set today for 20 bucks because normally it goes for like 50 bucks, I think. The advantage of Zim building his Deep Space Nine from the Millennium Falcon is that he had all of the parts available, and I'm still making sure I have all the parts available. I'm pretty sure I've isolated it down to a few things I need to get. That shouldn't be too bad. But I'm trying to get it locally so I don't have to like mess around with Bricklink right now because I don't want to deal with the post office. Hey, bye JDP. Have a good night. Drive safe. Catch you tomorrow. Yeah, the post office has been letting me down hardcore lately. Gotcha. Well, what I'm interested in is seeing the final product. I think it's going to look pretty sweet. There's some dude out there that has a bazillion helmets, like a whole lot of helmets. I think I've shared that post before. Maybe you shared it with me. But anyways, you should build yours out and then be like, yo, mine's better. Why don't you build mine? Huh, that's a little strange. Of course, I had a similar experience when I was trying to part out that Deep Space Nine and with the older parts, not newer. It's weird. Oop, that does not go there. So the way these are being placed in here, you know, there's little clips here that go in here. So that makes it detachable. Oh, wow. I never even, that's the dude that demanded your takedown? It's a shame. Yeah. Yeah, that does explain why he has so many. Well, Christoph, it's a nice, relaxing build in a way. I mean, there's no stickers. There's no real tedium. It's just bricks and chill, as Never Too Old for Lego would say. It's just bricks and chill. What Never Too Old for Lego? Now, are you sure you want it to be free? I mean, you could be like $1.99. Oh, cool. What's the sponsor? Never Too Old for Lego. I get a lot of sponsorship offers, but I don't know if I want to be sponsored by them. It's not fitting because it's backwards. Yes, I'm sorry, Never Too Old for Lego. I should have said congratulations, and I did not. Or maybe I did, and I forgot. Because I'm struggling with this piece after all. Yeah, it is full. Like, they've got Rocinantes on there. They've got Battlestar Galacticas on there. They got just about every single Star Wars ship in the universe there. 15 over the limit. Oh, there it goes. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. I'm a 9 mile per minute hour limit guy myself. Okay, so these go. Here. Here. Chow bricks. Cool. Have you built any of their chow brick sets already? Never Too Old for Lego? Rockets. I love rockets. 4 of these. 4 of these at the same time. Yay! Let's go. I love building multiples. Oh, okay, gotcha. Gotcha. Well, I hope the sponsorship works out. Ooh, the cabin? That's sweet. Does it come with an Ash minifigure with the chainsaw hand? This is my boomstick. I feel like if you're gonna have the cabin, that you really need to have the Necromonicon in some form too. Yeah, that old beat up car. That was a pretty good movie. Both 1, 2, and Army of Darkness. I don't think I ever saw the new Evil Dead stuff. Like, it didn't need to be remade. So boring. If it doesn't have Bruce Campbell in it, it's not Evil Dead. I'm on the fence about getting my wife an off-brand Titanic set. See if I can lure her back into the Lego fold somewhat. Is there a Yoshi mock out there? If there's a Yoshi mock out there, that might actually be the way in. Because I know that they have that new Super Mario Bros. Mario Kart set. Are you okay, Randucci? You know, I remember you posted that. So with that Mario and the Super Mario set that just came out, the Mario Kart one, if you add a couple pieces to it to mod it out, you can make them stand, and it looks really neat. My wife never was into Nintendo, not too much. She really liked Super Nintendo and everything after that. Okay, cool. Thank you. Do you know what you might build, Randucci? Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness. Do you think chewing gum would help with that at all? Oh, yeah. Okay, I want to see that. Definitely. And if we happen to be streaming at the same time, then I'll just watch it later. Okay. That's kind of why I chew gum, but I wasn't sure if it would help with that as well. Is that the first time you've had to take so many connecting flights? Okay, here we go. Hopefully this works out right. Sometimes these don't like to align very well. Okay, that one's on. Pretty solid, pretty solid. Ugh. Goodness gracious, I'm sorry that happened to you. My wife gets migraines sometimes, and then she has to take I guess it's Excedrin is what she usually takes, and then she goes to somewhere that's dark and tries to take a nap. There's always one of them that doesn't want to go on very well. Ooh. The only thing I'm deadly allergic to is sulfas, which is like it's an antibiotic. I found that out the hard way. My sister is allergic to penicillin. Could you imagine being allergic to penicillin? It's almost as bad as being allergic to aspirin. Oh, so that's terrible, Zim. Christoph. Uh, so, Zim, I assume that when you get an infection or something like that, there's still something they can give you, and it's it still is effective. I always, in my brain, when I hear someone's allergic to penicillin, it's just I just think, well, hopefully they have something. Bowser in a white tuxedo. All right, so these get clippity clipped in here somewhere. Yeah, let's see. Can I get into that yellow clip? Okay, there we go. I guess these all go into the yellow ones. And so it's kind of neat. So this piece is yellow and it denotes going into a yellow clip in here. You can see it right there. That's yellow. And then they have a red piece here that I'll get ready to build. And the red one goes into the red clip, so it's kind of color coded in that way. Randucci. That's the second Challenger joke we've had in 2 streams. So Zim, hey Shifty! Hey Shifty, it might be tall, but it won't be as tall as you are. Sim, I had to take sulfa for an infection, not penicillin for some reason, and it literally almost killed me. And I think that's about the only time I've. No, I've had to take antibiotics plenty before actually. They've just been penicillin based, I guess. So believe it or not, I've known Shifty for longer than I've known Zim. Ah, man. Goodness gracious, these allergies. Yeah, something like that. It's been a real long time since the World of Warcraft Legion days, for sure. Okay. Red goes in this way. Hey, Constant! Yep, it'll be root beer for a little while until I drink this, and then and then after I get through this, it's water. Oop, something's not right here. Flavored water, because I can't seem to drink just water. It always has to be flavored or something. Yes, please, Zim. I'll have to make an announcement. I'm down to 2 weeks of streaming this week. If you want to spend time with me, I am playing World of Warcraft. See you there. And I have the memory of a squirrel, so I keep forgetting to disable it. Well, actually, you're right. It is. I was just thinking that. I was like, well, technically, it is doing what it's supposed to do. But maybe I just need to make the emoji count 5 instead of 4. Everyone seems to use 4, which is perfectly fine with me. Well, it's easy, Never Tool for Lego. It's I fire up the battle.net application and I choose World of Warcraft, and then I pick one of the characters I've been playing for almost the last 20 years, and that's how I play World of Warcraft. Yeah, I will. I'll change some things around. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you go Shifty. I don't think we're looking for that that particular emote, Shifty, but I think if you go beyond 3, it gives you a warning. I just left the default settings. Isn't it? I say it could be an easy game to play. But if you're not used to that type of game, it might be hard at first. And really, it's each to their own. Like, you know, Eternity plays Fortnite, and I guess Randucci does too. And I can't play those games because I'm just not good at them, really. But he is playing Sea of Thieves right now. And Sea of Thieves is a game I could play. I haven't played Sea of Thieves in a long time now. I think my dad used to play some 1942 as well. Yeah, that's Sea of Thieves. I beta tested that game forever ago, and you know, it was a little buggy, but you know, it was a beta game, so it's fine to be a little buggy. But it was, even back then, it was still pretty fun, albeit limited. And you really could not play that game alone. Like, it was me and like 3 other people from work all got into the beta, and so we all played it together. Yeah, Rex, the last Battlefield I think I played was either 3 or 4. I preferred the playstyle to Battlefield to like Call of Duty. Call of Duty is just too fast paced for me because I'm old. All right, engine time. Ta-da! Biblical realism. All right. Let me check something here real fast. Yeah, let's check something out real fast. Okay. I changed some things. Okay, yeah. 11. Oh, yeah, so, geez. So, I think we're ready for a little bit of snap-in action here. Wow, that is a pretty seamless transition between stages. So this is almost just like, you know, when you see it on film, you know. Anyways, yes. Bag 11. Yes, I never wanted to be great at shooters, but you know, I tried very briefly way back in the day, and Zim will appreciate this. Way back in the day, I tried to be good at StarCraft. And we're talking like, you know, I was trying to practice with, you know, clicks per second and, you know, trying to be efficient with my movements and stuff like that. And I would log into like games, like player versus player games, and just get smacked down. Isn't that what I said? Oh, is it? Oh, it's actions per minute? I guess that makes sense. I thought in my brain, actions per minute, but maybe actions per second is right because you want to be super fast. I was not super fast. I love to play Terrans, and everyone liked to play Zergs, and I would just get my face pushed in all the time. And I refused to play anything other than Terrans, so I guess it was my fault. I think I did try to play Protoss, but I just like Terrans so much. Oh, okay. Brood War then? Oh, it's okay, Constant. It may have come out after or before you really cared about video games. I'm looking. Oh, I did leave it in the bag. Sweet. Yeah, sorry guys. Some of these games are probably not as popular as others. But if you live in somewhere like South Korea and you don't know what StarCraft is, I'm pretty sure they just kick you out of the country. I am kidding, of course, but it is extremely popular in South Korea, like phenomenally so, and they are insanely good as well. Boomer games. I mean, technically, if you're talking about boomer games, and you're talking like Sorry and Shoots and Ladders, right? Because boomers didn't play video games unless 19. Well, I mean, technically, boomers could have played like Atari and Nintendo and stuff like that. But like as a youth, I'm thinking as a youth, they probably weren't playing video games. Yeah, 1969 pieces, Rex. Or I'm sorry, they're too old for Lego. 1969. I feel blessed that no one has called me a boomer yet. And no, after saying that, you can't just call me a boomer in chat. That is not how it works. Grandpa. Yes, 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 that is a boomer. You are correct, Christoph. That is correct. Looking for this one more football. There it is. Get off my lawn. That's a pretty good one, Rex. Tell my Wi-Fi I love her. My SSID is just boring. I'm so uncreative. Believe it or not, I've never really played Left 4 Dead. This goes across there. Picture perfect. Oh, this is kind of a weird technique. That's interesting. The only aches I've had from playing a video game has been heartache after my friend Zim here betrayed me in Among Us. I don't even know how many years ago that was now, but I will never forget it. See, I'm an honest person, which makes it already hard for me to play that game. And you know, I no matter how much I tried to convince everyone I was not the antagonist or whatever it's called, they still threw me out of the airlock. And guess what? I was not the person that they needed to throw at the airlock. Yeah, I do miss OC. He was always nice.
The patient is presenting with osteogenesis imperfecta, with an emphasis on brittle brown pieces.
Ah, yes, the imposter. Thank you. And I've gotten thrown out too, but it was, I don't know what it was about this particular instance that just was just so rage inducing. And I uninstalled the game after that, and I've never installed it again, and nor will I. That's what you get, Zim, for not believing me. Oh, I don't know, Zim. That was pretty persistent. That was a lot of fervor towards me in particular. I actually hated being the imposter in those games because people would be like, "Was it you?" And I'd just be like, and then just got tossed out of the airlock. Well, it's not stressful for me anymore. I don't play poker shifty either. Hey, Mr. Red, did you change accounts again, Mr. Red? I went to the dentist myself yesterday, Mr. Red, for a cleaning, and they found some stuff, but no cavities. Chaos. Yeah, it was certainly chaos, wasn't it? And you did a good job of making people feel uncomfortable. Did a good job of making people feel like they don't ever want to play the game ever again too. I'm sorry, I'm beating a dead horse. I will stop. We've had plenty of fun in other games after that. Posting links? But you weren't trying to post a link. I wonder if Nightbot got confused because Mr. Red has a dash in his name? Oh, I don't know. You should be able to tag people. I mean, I don't really allow links in chat anyways, even before Nightbot. It's really strange. Can someone else tag? Well, we've tagged people in chat today with no problems. I don't know why that happened. Well, welcome back there, proper Mr. Red, as I like to. Did I miss a step here somewhere? Something doesn't look right. Oh, this is underneath. Never mind. So Christoph, can you tag Mr. Red again? This Mr. Red, and see what happens? So the Mr. Red, the first time I ever had anesthesia in my life was when I had to have oral surgery. And unfortunately, that was 2 weeks before I was allowed to take my driver's test, and I was not allowed to drive a car until I was recovered. So I had to postpone getting my driver's license, which really bummed me out hardcore. Christoph, not that Mr. Red 321, the other Mr. Red. But I'm afraid that that's really weird. So anyways, yeah, I don't really like dentists too much, but they seem to be a necessity. I think Christoph might be in timeout. I think Nightbot got him this time. Hey, welcome back. Sorry about that, Christoph. I think Nightbot got you that time. We can hear you loud and clear, loud and clear. Shifty, I don't really know. Like, clearly I didn't know that it was going to do that, so I guess I need to do a little bit more research in regards to what is permissible. No. Let's not try to test things. Let's keep this a nice, clean chat. A good, clean experience. Let's not ruin the vibe for the sake of experimentation. For a second there, I thought that like legit broke. Had some flashbacks, some brittle brown flashbacks for a second there. Sorry, allergies. Usually allergies are all done with by now. I don't know what's happened. Jeez. All right, that's in there after a little bit of difficulty. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, I guess so, Shifty. And we were supposed to get scattered thunderstorms again today, but I think we lucked out. I've hardly had to turn my sprinkler system on so far this year because of the rain. It's been great. So I'm a programmer, so I use a computer pretty extensively for work. But one thing I could never do is like, I don't really like sitting in the same chair, in the same desk for like hours upon hours upon hours. So when I'm done working, I just leave the office and I don't go back in there until the next day. Oh, wow, you golf constant? That's cool. I've only played mini golf. I've never like golfed. The driving ranges here, they don't really have practice clubs, and so I'm not gonna buy something like that for something I might not like. Well, that doesn't sound very good, Christoph. I guess we're getting all of your guys' rain here. For the last couple of years, we've actually had droughts in the summertime. It's been pretty terrible. In fact, one of the years in the past 5 years, people were selling off their horses because they couldn't find food that was cheap enough to let them get it because it was so scarce because of how dry it was. All right, this stage of the rocket is filling in nicely. Oh, wow, Luffy, I didn't know you were in Switzerland. That's pretty fantastic. Oh, I was looking at the wrong perspective. Got it. And another stage complete. Another stage complete. Oh, wow. Look at how tall this thing is now. Holy cow. Oh, looks like one of my engines came off. It's pretty long. Haha. Engine 3 flame out. Oh wow. I'm pretty ignorant about Switzerland, except it has the Alps and they're neutral. So I didn't realize there was so many different divisions of speakers. All right, last bag, believe it or not. Yeah, we're cruising right through. Finished, gonna finish tonight just like I suspected. Hey, look at that, it's printed piece. So hello Luffy, how are you? Luffy says, I'm well, and you? And then I've already forgot. Nuit, I think that's night. Something not night. Past Trump mail, I think it's I'm not bad. In Belgium, we speak 3 languages. I put this in wrong and it does not want to rotate like I assumed it would. Ouch. What is Allemande? Is that German? And you're pretty good at both of you are great at English. In fact, we had someone in here that lived in France, South France, and we thought his English was so good. He's types better English than English people I know in America. Oh, check it out. It's a mini astronaut. Oh my God, it's so cute. A mini astronaut. Ooh. My dad taught me some German. It's very limited. He didn't learn very much German either. He was stationed in West Germany, so he learned a little. Let's see, what did he teach? He taught me Sprechen Sie Deutsch. He taught me Bitte and Dankeschön and Dummkopf. Called me Dummkopf all the time. Dummkopf means dumbhead. Well, these are a little... Ooh. I don't like these nozzle pieces. But I guess they're all just go in a row. That's not too bad. When I was in high school, they only offered French and Spanish. And everyone told me that French was so hard, I took the easy route and took Spanish instead. But I spent like 8 or 9 months learning French before I went to Paris using Duolingo. But the problem is you can listen to French words and you can pass the little tests and all that good stuff, but unless you actually have someone to converse with, you won't really learn it very well. Like, you really have to have a conversational partner to learn a foreign language, in my opinion. there's multiple astronauts in here. 'Cause I keep picking them up by accident. Okay, those are mostly straight. Okay. So believe it or not, it's not the first time I've seen one of these pieces. I actually have a bunch of these pieces in when I do the Rivendell set. Okay, so these all get pushed in a clockwise fashion. Cool. Okay, so I got to be careful with the alignment. That's what the instructions are saying. Careful with the alignment. Thought I had a command module to build. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah. It's actually here. That printed piece is actually part of it, I believe. Okay, so these go in. I don't know if the alignment really cares, but I'll try to get it as close as possible. So this is the final stage, I guess. So it does have like a little no flames on it, but it has a little rocket. And now let's see if this works. Oh, I forgot to turn this on. Whoopsie daisy. I guess it just. I think I'm gonna have to actually stand for this. Pretty tall, pretty tall. Okay. So I guess we have two lunar modules here because I swore I've already built one in like the payload section. It has to go upstairs, I think. I don't know. I don't know where else I can stick it at down here. I'll probably keep it down here for a little while, though. I'll figure out something. But ultimately, its home is going to have to go upstairs. So did you guys notice anything, by the way? I'll flip to the side cam to make it a little bit more obvious. Yeah, Alexandria, it's a wonderful set. Yes, I am over the moon with your pick. Yes, you picked a wonderful set. It is a wonderful addition to my collection. So thank you, Alexander, for picking such a wonderful set. I'm not sure. Well, I don't think if this had fallen onto someone else, they would have picked this. They probably would have picked something not as grand as this set. Again, I would say this is a very grand set. I mean, it was not difficult to build, and I mean, who wouldn't want a rocket in their house? That's made out of Legos. Constant, I would not have gotten Cloud City because it would have been beyond the budget. The budget was $1,000, and Cloud City is way over that. Constant over here trying to get me divorced. Haha. Mont Blanc. Oop, I think I left. Didn't put this on. Well, DS9 will be coming. It'll be coming. It's on the schedule. I would like to start it before then, but I just want to make sure I have everything in place. And sorry guys, I did just blow my nose, but I guess I'm gonna have to do it again. Christoph. That's appropriate considering considering who you're discussing things with. Rex. That's pretty good. So I'm diligently inventorying the pieces I have for DS9, and then I'm making notes of the pieces I need to get extra. Ooh, this kind of does hurt a little bit. So I finished putting the lights in all of my my cabinets finally. It didn't actually take too long to do. There's only one light that's not in, and that's over here because I don't know how much I need to adjust that shelf. And I'm drilling holes in the wardrobes to run the light cables through. I just want to make sure the position is set before I drill a hole. It's nice to have the Razor Crest illuminated finally. You like raclette and fondue? I can't remember what raclette is. That's very good. Cheese fondue? No. No, Ryan. There will be no blowing up of sets. I know you have a fascination for that. Ryan, you have Lego sets. Blow up your own sets. Don't you have the Daily Bugle? Oh, sorry. I thought you had a Daily Bugle. Maybe it was. What big set do you have? I could have swore I saw a big set in there. And thank you, Leffy. That actually sounds delicious. Nice little printed piece. Very happy for the printed piece. Yeah, I guess that could be. And then all of this gets placed on here just like so. Oh, this is a diorama. Oh, very neat. Cool. Actually, this is on wrong.
Hello there.
The flag and everything. Hey, I know your art. So let's see if we can zoom in here. We'll bring it over here. Actually, technically I can go down. Enhance, 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 enhance. Yeah, check it out. It's a little diorama of a moon landing. That's awesome. Now it's going to take like a million years to zoom out. I guess that's good. Oh, we get to do another diorama. A diorama of splashdown in the sea. Yeah, see what a wonderful set you picked, Alexandria. What a wonderful set you picked. Oh, Ryan. Oh, cool. Well, yeah, I know there's one in there already. Moonlanders, that is. But there certainly is room for an additional one. Man, they ain't called French fries, they're called freedom fries. Ooh, this. Oh, I think I'm missing one. I bet I'm not going to be able to get this undone. There we go. It's a pretty neat technique to replicate the floating apparatus. I think I feel uncomfortable because I channeled something Ryan would say. All right, so this is pointing more towards the inside. Oh, Ryan, you weren't here yesterday, but I was recounting that one time at Bounce Innovations when they rolled out 50-inch TVs for us. That TV unfortunately got cracked in a move, like the screen got cracked. So regretfully, I do not still have that TV. Oh, I never showed this diorama. So you look at it. So you got the little balloons up there, and then the float down below. Pretty cool. Oop. Ryan, you're okay with missing Monday because, well, I mean, you can go back and rewatch it. It started out great and then went a little south, not too long into it. Well, second place isn't still, I mean, that's still not too bad considering. Yes, Ryan, welcome to the 40s. Christoph, I will be celebrating my birthdays in the old folks home because I love birthdays. It's great. It's great to be alive, and every time you have a birthday, it's another year you're walking. Oh, these are mounts. Cool. Yeah, Alexandria, that's that's the way I am too. And when I actually lived in like a big city, like you know, when I lived in Cleveland, for example, I used to dress up in like a tie and like just go out and have a good time on my birthday. But I guess I don't really do that very much here because where am I gonna go? This actually makes me a little nervous. All right, guys, can I get a countdown? Can I get a countdown? Oh no, I'm gonna hit the ceiling. That's how I can only go that high before it hits the ceiling. Okay, guys, I don't need a countdown anymore. Thank you. Yes, it did not achieve orbit. Ta-da! It's really, actually, this is, I don't like putting it on the stand. It's actually, there, it just needs to be a little further forward. No. No. Is it? I mean, it's, I guess maybe it might be in the wrong order. It's just really hard to tell. Okay, maybe it might be in the wrong order. There, I guess that does look better, doesn't it? There you have it. Yes, I guess it's right. I guess I forgot to put my glasses on. So, let's see. Let's do this. Oop. Yep. See. So this should just snap right off. So here we go. And then this does fold up. And it does, you can stick it in there. And it does fit. And so it's really easy to actually put it back together again. And then, oh, see, I lost 2 engine pieces again. Yeah, I'm gonna take this upstairs and I'll be like, hey, look what I built today, honey. And she'll be like, oh, how nice. And then that'll probably be the end of that. Okay, so I'm gonna actually stick it over there a little bit. So the next set so I guess we're continuing the space theme a little bit. This will be pretty fun to put together too. I think it's going to be pretty interesting to see how the cone of the aircraft and the shuttle come together. So the way things used to work is I would get like new sets or something like that and like just say, okay, well, I'll build this later. But now I'm actually trying to get new sets that I like as they come out and then build them right away. So this will actually only be the second set I've done. Yeah, it's really hard to get the technique of the nose right. And I've heard comments about that, but it didn't discourage me from getting it. So, yep, this is going to be it's going to be Friday, and then after this is done, we'll be I know, what a transition, right? Space to this, to the corner. And then after to the corner, then we're going to circle right back to the Deep Space Nine because I should have everything by then. And then after that, I'll be taking apart the Superstar Destroyer, and then at least it's not that doesn't seem right. Like, she wants to see Deep Space Nine, which literally has the word space in it, but she says at least it's not space. Anyways, yeah, I've got all kinds of neat things in the future, guys, so keep tuning in. And if you like what you see, give a like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. And that is gonna do it for tonight. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Happy birthday again, Alexandria. You all have a wonderful night tonight and a great day tomorrow, and I will see you all Friday nights for the shuttle carrier aircraft. Thanks, Christoph. And you have a wonderful night. Talk to you later.